Hi everyone. Today I have Tyler's Breckwell brand pellet stove controller on my workbench. Tyler sent me this one because he had problems that it was completely dead. I received it and sure enough it was completely dead. I've revived it and now it's time for final testing. I'm going to go ahead and power it up, and I've got to connect it. Actually, first I'll say I've got to connect it to my tester, and my tester simulates the combustion fan, it simulates the auger motor, and it simulates the room convection fan with the red light there. So when I go ahead and turn it on, because my tester does not have a temperature switch in it, I expect the combustion fan and the convection fans to both come on. So let me go ahead and do that. On button here. And sure enough, there they are. The two lights are on, showing that the convection motor would be running, and so would the combustion. In real life, the convection would not go on until the fire has been started and the stove has warmed up to about 110 degrees Fahrenheit. The auger is not on. So a couple tests I can do right now is I can go ahead and do the manual feed test by moving this momentary switch up, and you see that the auger comes on. The next test I can do is the high fan test. I can move the switch to the high position and it'll stay there. It's not momentary. And you see that the intensity of the convection room fan has gone way up. Oops, I've turned it off. So a high and medium, high and low. I actually have the fan set to low right now. So that tests the switches, and they're both functioning. So I'm going to go ahead and press on the auger button here. When I do that, the light just above it, the green LED, will come on. And after a period of about 25-30 seconds have elapsed, the auger indicator will start pulsing on and off. And at the same time, the auger drive voltage will come on to turn the lamp on. So let me go ahead and do that. Press. And there's the green light, and nothing's happened on the tester yet. So we'll wait for time to elapse, and we'll go through a couple cycles of the auger being driven by the controller, just to show that it works well. Like I said, that'll be about 25 seconds or so. It depends on the capacitors on the control board. And when it comes on, it won't stay on for very long because the low setting or on the switch. There it is. So we see the auger light come on, and we see the auger motor itself being driven. I'll wait for one more cycle of that, and then I'll go to the C position to see how that in the C position the convection fan stays on, or is brighter, is on more, and the pellet drive is a little longer. So there it is. So let's go to the C position and we'll see the lights change. A little higher, a little higher. So I'm in the C position, and when the auger comes on, it'll stay on longer. And when it cycles, it'll be a shorter time between the off time. So there's it's on a little bit longer. And when it goes off, it'll be off for a shorter period of time. So you can see how there it is. It went off and it should come on. There it is. So it was off for a shorter period of time and on for a longer period of time. Now the next test I can do is I can go to the high position, and when I do that, I go to the high position, we'll notice that the fan light is on at maximum brightness, which means that the fan motor is running at maximum speed. And we'll notice that the auger does not shut off. It drives constantly. On this model of controller, that's expected, that's what happens, but the auger is set to drive constantly. It has a really slow spinning auger motor on the furnace, and it drives constantly, feeding pellets into the stove and allowing you to have a high roaring fire. So, Tyler, that's it for your controller. Everything is functional once again. I want to thank you very much for sending it to me for repairs. I appreciate that. And if anybody else has a controller that needs to be repaired, check out the comments in this video and you'll have my contact information there. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Over and out. Out, I said. Bye-bye.